Napoleon, and this is a frustrating one. They weren't as good as they could have been. They weren't as good as their budget kind of demanded that they needed to be. And that's the case with Napoleon, where you have the director of Gladiator re-teaming with one of the stars of Gladiator to make another historic, epic war film with spectacular visuals, $200 million budget. And we're making a movie about one of the more interesting people of the last several hundred years. You got Vanessa Kirby thrown in there. They cut some very cool trailers. And the movie's parts are far greater than the whole. And the parts, the scenes themselves, the performances are good enough that I think it's a good movie, but it should be a great movie. But they never found the through line. So it feels like we're just kind of doing Napoleon greatest hits. Feels like we're montaging through these little episodes of his life. And the episodes are cool. They can be funny in a way that's very unexpected. The battles are just spectacular on what they look like. But it doesn't pick any one through line. It doesn't pick any one theme. It doesn't pick any one idea to really explore and dive into. So you watch through the movie and you don't feel like you really understand him still. You're just like, well, that was a weird guy that was really successful. You don't fully understand, like, why did his troops love him so much? Like, you presented him to us as this doofus that had big victories, but it was not clear why he would be beloved by his troops. But you showed him being loved by his troops. You didn't really dive into what's going on with the Josephine character. And like, there's just a lot of things where it was like, I wish we could have gone deeper. But like, I think back, like I wasn't bored by the movie, and there are a lot of things that just stood out. And that's the frustration, where a movie that individual scenes are so good, so powerful, but that you wish they could have just, whether it needed to cover half as much time, or just say, we're really about this, and we're not gonna dive into so many of these other little rabbit trails. We're just gonna pick this and really explore it. I wish they could have done that and pulled it together tighter into a more focused film on a narrative or a theme.